So if you're okay to, we're going to come up onto knees into a kneeling position. If you've got a blanket, you might have your blanket underneath your knees. If you've got blocks there, you might have block underneath your bum. There's some extra support. Maybe even 2 blocks or 2 books or a cushion. So anything really that just gives you a little bit of a lift maybe. If kneeling just really isn't comfy for you, then of course just cross legs is fine. We'll get started. So I want you to just bring both hands to baby. Let your eyes close. And just start to drop inwards. To let go of anything that's been going on outside of your space, your baby space, and just focus on you both together. So for the next hour or so, just focusing on you and your baby. We always start the practice with one arm. That's to lengthen our breath, but also to signal to baby that it's yoga time. And the vibration in our body as we make the sound on will translate down to baby for a nice little sonic massage. And they also start to just recognize sounds in your voice. And the more comfortable they realize you're feeling, the more relaxed you are with sound, the more relaxed they will be. And so breathe in. So you start to slow your breath down now. Find just a gentle rhythm that works for you. Maybe in through your nose, out through your mouth, so you can relax your jaw a little more. Or maybe in and out through your nose. Just aware of the sensation of your breath. And we'll just gently drop the chin down towards the chest, as if we're looking down to babies. And start to bring an image of baby to mind. And don't worry if that doesn't happen straight away. But just bringing baby to your mind. I want you to keep your eyes closed and just bring your chin back up so your head's nice and neutral. Top of the head reaches up towards the sky. Your eyes are closed. Hands are on your baby as you breathe. And you see in your mind's eye maybe baby's little toes, 2 little soft feet, ankles, shins, knees, thighs, perfect little thumb. That really super soft skin. Just an amazing smell your baby will have. And those little shoulders, elbows, hands, And just as you feel your hands on your belly on your baby, and your fingers on your belly on your baby, and see if you can imagine baby's fingers wrapped around yours. Holding on, connected, just as much on the outside as you are right now. You're already aware of this connection. And then maybe baby's round little tummy. So you have your hands on your tummy. Can you imagine baby's round little tummy? And up to baby's chest. And neck all the way up to that perfect little face. Okay. And then release our arms now and just bring them forward in front of your heart. So palms are going to interlace. Bring your palms just in front of your chest, arms out. Land your shoulders now, and then inhale and split your hands and reach your hands all the way back, opening your chest up. And then as you exhale, you'll bring your palms all the way together and just join the palms. Inhale and reach the hands out wide. And then exhale and bring your palms together. One more like that, breathe in, reach out and open. And breathe out and bring your palms together. Okay, bring them back in towards you and interlace them again. And you're going to push your palms up towards the sky. You just take a nice deep inhale and reach the palms up. And then exhale, release your hands and let them float all the way down. Bring your palms back together, center of your chest, and then interlace them. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, let them float down. Once more, bring them together. Inhale and push the palms up. And then exhale. Okay, bring the palms back up. And then split the palms and bend your elbows. And just have your palms facing forward. That elbows being in line with your shoulders. And then we're just going to bring the right on top of the left elbow. Maybe the palms touch. Just making sure the elbows stack. Don't worry too much if the palms don't touch. And then lift your elbows up towards the sky. And unravel and open out wide, breathe in. And then exhale the opposite arm on top, so left on top of the right. Elbows up towards the sky. And then release and inhale, open them back out. And then exhale and let the palms come down. Okay, let's come onto hands and knees now. So we'll come off the heels. And you might have the blankets there underneath your knees if you want some extra padding. Okay, and then we're just going to extend, so make sure your hands are just below your shoulders, they're nice and supported there, and push the ground away with the palms. And even just that pushing the ground away with your palms, you start to feel strength through your arms. Size of the waist can hug in, so you're just hugging baby in towards you. You're not really kind of tightly squeezing, but you're just hugging baby in. And try not to have any tension in your head and your neck, so you might even just nod side to side here. Let go of any tension in your jaw and your neck. And then come back to centre and just look at kind of the centre of the mat, just slightly ahead of your palms. So the back of your neck can be nice and long. And then we'll reach the right leg back behind us and just move the heel backwards and forwards. And you're still thinking about hugging baby in, so we're not just allowing that weight to pull down on your spine, but think about hugging baby gently in towards you. Okay, and then bring that knee back in and switch to the other side and just extend that left leg, reaching it back and forward and back into the heel. Okay, and then we'll bring that left knee back in. Bring your toes together and your knees out nice and wide. And then we're just going to bring hips back towards the heels and then come all the way up. See if we can bring your breath into the movement as well so that you exhale on the way back. And inhale as you come up. Exhale as you press back. Inhale as you come up. Going here just nice and gently with your breath. One more. And as you come back this time, you're going to stay there in your child's pose. So depending on you, you want to have to make sure you've got space for baby. So you might be on elbows, hands, head resting in your hands. You might have your head on blocks or on your fists. Every breath you take, every movement you make in your practice and throughout your day, remembering that baby is with you. So in these times when we might feel more separate, even more than usual, remembering that we're still with our babies. And we're never really separate. We are all connected, whether it's through experience, or something totally different. Let's just start to make our way up, and you're going to keep your knees as they are. We're going to take the left arm up towards the sky as you breathe in, and then as you breathe out, we'll bring it all the way behind the right. Rest on that left shoulder. And then you can take that right hand and bring it to your baby, or you might like to keep that right hand there to help support you. So it's up to you. Bring the right hand to your baby, or have your right hand on the ground to support you. And we'll bring that right hand back down to the ground if it's not already, and lift the left arm back up, breathe in. And then breathe out and bring that left hand back down, just underneath the shoulder. Switch sides, the opposite arm will come up now, right arm up. And then as you exhale, bring it all the way through. Rest on the right shoulder, the right ear. Left hand to baby or left hand on the ground to support you. Bring that left palm back down to the floor, underneath the shoulder and sweep the right arm back up towards the sky. And then we'll bring that right hand back down. And we'll bring the knees back in and underneath your hips. So your knees are underneath your hips. And we'll do a baby downward facing dog or a puppy dog. If you've got your pillow there, you might use your pillow for your arms. So we'll keep hips in line with the knees, and then we'll just let your head settle down towards the pillow or the ground. Okay, so you don't have to use a pillow, but it's there if you want some extra support or to bring the ground a bit closer towards you. And just one more breath here, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Make our way back up. Just move the pillow away. Palms back underneath your shoulders. And then we'll start to just do those nice big hip circles. It's really nice to do this anytime in your pregnancy. Sometimes it feels really good when you're birthing or in between your surges. Actually, I really like this one afterwards as well. Postnatally, it feels really nice. You're just coming as far forward or as going as deep when you come forward as it feels good for you to do so. So never feel like you're overstretching the front of your body as you come forward. But if it feels really nice in your low back and your hips, the movement, then it's a good thing to do for you if it feels good. Go in the opposite direction. Okay, and we're going to come all the way back to our hands and knees again. Okay, so I want you to lift your right leg, reach it back behind you, press the ground away with your palms, hug your baby in towards you, and then we're going to float the right leg up off the ground. I'm going to bend the right knee and reach up through the right heel, take a breath in. And then as you exhale, we're going to tap the right knee towards the back of the left leg. Inhale to reach the right heel up, and then exhale to tap the left leg. And we'll keep going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Reach it all the way up. Extend the leg and then bring the toes back to the floor. Okay, we'll bring the left foot behind the left knee and spin the right heel in, and then just reach the right arm up towards the sky. You might feel okay there, that might be enough, or we might gently bring that top leg up off the ground. Okay, only if that feels okay. You can keep hugging baby in towards you. Think shoulders towards stacking. That's it, really good. And then we'll bring the toes down. Bring the left toes back behind the left knee, back onto the mat, and bring the right hand up to the ground. Spin the back heel up. Now I'm going to step the right foot forward outside of the right hand. Okay, that's it. Okay, and we're just sinking the hips just a little bit here, and maybe swaying side to side, if that feels nice. And then from there, I want you to just wiggle your foot more towards being between your hands. They won't be right to the centre, you'll allow some space for baby. And then bring hands up onto that front thigh. And now instead of dropping the hips right down, I want you to think about the hip being in line with the knee. Okay, so back hip being in line with the knee. Standing up a little bit more, and hands can stay on that front thigh. Or if you feel okay, you might have arms come up towards the sky. And just take a nice deep breath in here. Deep breath out. One more. Think about thighs kind of squeezing towards centre, legs really active. And then as you exhale, we're going to come down. So you might have your hands inside the foot. Remember, space for baby. If you've got that block there or a book, we might use that now for our hand. As you shift the hips back and flex the front foot. Okay, shift the hips back, flex the front foot. That's it. Okay. Very good, and then we'll re-bend into that front knee. Bring the palms to the floor and step your right foot back behind you. Shoulders above the wrist. Start to just do those nice big circles, but this time figure of 8. So you're going all the way around in the shape of an 8 with your hips. Allowing your breath to flow. Just let go, holding the head up in any particular place, but find some ease in your neck, shoulders, and jaw. Okay, and then we'll come all the way back to hands and knees, so shoulders in line with the wrists, knees in line with the hips. Left side now, so reach the left leg back behind us, toes on the ground first, press the ground away with your palms, maybe gently hug in towards you. Okay. And then we'll float the left toes up off the floor. That's it, bend the knee, heel up towards the sky. And we'll inhale here, and then exhale to tap the knee to the back of the leg. Inhale to reach up, and exhale to tap in. And then we'll keep going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lift the heel back up towards the sky, and then we'll bring it all the way through to the outside of your left hand. Okay, so to begin with, coming forward with the hips and just side to side or circling if that feels nice. Okay, and then we'll move or heel toe that foot further in towards centre, but making sure you've got space for your baby there as you come up onto your palms. Remember, we're thinking more in line, so quite often we're doing a lot more hip opening stuff, whereas today we're thinking more about hip stability. So instead of sinking the hips down like we do sometimes, you're thinking about staying more upright and feeling the thighs kind of aim towards centre, so your legs are really nice and active. And then hands can stay on that thigh if you want to, or reach your arms up. And we'll take a breath in, breath out through your mouth, breath in, breath out. Okay, and then we'll come all the way down, and then we'll shift the hips back and flex the front foot. Maybe your block's there if you do have a block, or a book or a pillow, something that will just bring the ground a little bit closer towards you. That's it. Okay, and then we'll re-bend, bring the palms to the floor, and you'll step your left knee back. That's it. Okay, then tuck your toes under, and we're just going to start to bring hands back towards your knees. One knee comes up off the ground and the other knee comes up off the ground, hands move up. So earlier on in your pregnancy, you might find it easier to get up off the ground, not necessarily though. And slowly make your way up, hands up the legs, just taking your time to come all the way up to stand. Okay, when you get there, feet are going to be about hip width distance. If you have your block or your book there, you might have that between your thighs, but if you don't have one, that's okay. Just imagine that you're squeezing a block. Imagine that you're squeezing a block and just really feel your feet nice and grounded. Your arms are going to come out wide, and just as we inhale, we're going to come up onto tiptoes, and then as you exhale, bring your heels down towards the earth. See if we can bring the arms up as well. So breathing in, coming up to tiptoes, palms coming up, and then breathing out, heels down, arms come down. Breathe in, think breath into the sides of the ribs as you inhale, and then exhale, bring the heels down, relax your jaw and your pelvic floor. Inhale, come up, squeeze the block, tiptoes, and then exhale, just gently release your pelvic floor. So you're still hugging the block, imagining you are, but you can relax your pelvic floor a bit more. Inhale, reach up, and exhale and release. I realise that's quite a lot of things to think about. So just focusing on the breath in as you come up, out as you come down is enough for today. If that's better for you. And just do one more. If you can start to bring that awareness into your pelvic floor, it just really helps. Again, throughout pregnancy, in birthing and afterwards. Okay, let's take that block away. Bring your hands to your hips and just start to do those nice circles again, keeping a bend in the knees. And then we'll go in the other direction. Okay, and then coming all the way up. And now I want you to bring your, move this blanket that way. You're going to bring your right foot in front of the left and see if you can get the pinky toes, your little baby toes, towards touching. And just squeeze the thighs towards each other. Squeeze the thighs towards each other. Get your hands on your hips, hands on your baby. Arms relaxed. Okay. And then we'll release and just switch to the other side. So we'll bring your right foot in front of the left. Squeeze the thighs towards center. And then again release. And this time we're doing figure of eights with a circling, which sometimes takes a while to get into that rhythm. This is a nice one to practice when you're at home on your own, listening to music, or you know, at the beginning of going into birthing, or just when your low back might feel a little bit achy or need some extra attention in your hips. Okay, and then see if you can go in the other direction, which again sometimes feels a bit awkward to begin with. Okay, and then all the way up towards center. And then we're just doing that grass munching thing to activate muscles in your feet. So I want you to imagine you're picking up pieces of grass with your toes. I don't know if this is something everyone used to do when they were little, but I remember doing this when I was little, just trying to grab the grass. So just really imagining you can pull and lift the grass up. Actually, Amy, you could even do this in real life. Okay. Really good. And then let your toes relax. See if you can really be aware of the inside edges of your feet. And then can you be aware of the heels, the outside edges of your feet, and your toes. Okay. And then can we just bring the feet out a little bit wider towards hip width distance. And have your toes pointing forward, your heels pointing back. So a lot of the time we're not aware of when we're toes are pointing out, heels in, or vice versa, toes in. We want to make sure everything's lined up. The toes pointing forward, heels pointing back, and feet might be a little bit wider than hip width, or maybe a lot wider, depending on what's comfy for you at the moment. And we'll just take an inhale and reach your arms up towards the sky. And as you exhale, we're going to bend the knees. Imagine we're sitting in that back in a chair as we exhale. Inhale and come up. And you bring your pelvic floor to mind without just squeeze and release. I want you to exhale, sit back into your chair, and inhale to come up. So just being aware of your pelvic floor. Can you zone into that area? Exhale, hips down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, reach back. We'll just do 2 more, inhaling up. And then exhaling, and sit back. Good. Inhale all the way up. And then exhale, bring your palms together. Keeping your feet out hip width wider, or whatever's comfy for you. And then just having your hands on your baby. Let your shoulders relax. Be aware of your heartbeat. Be aware of just sensation in your body with your breath. Really dropping into this idea of support beneath you. So feel your feet on the ground. And know that you are supported. Okay, and slide the right hand down the side of the thigh and reach the left arm up towards the sky. And then I just want you to slide over to the side just as much as you feel is nice and spacious for you and baby. So you're not losing any space. You can breathe more deeply. So down through the feet. Let's come back up towards center. Switch sides, so opposite arm will come down, slide it down and reach the opposite arm over. Good, and then all the way up to center, over to the other side. So once more on each side. All the way up. And all the way over. Okay, back up to center. And then we're going to slide hands down the legs so that you're coming back down towards the ground. So bending your knees. And just as you came in, up, you're going to go back down. So bend the knees, hands to the floor. Walk your hands forward. And come back to your hands and your knees. Okay, so we're going to lie down now on your right side. So no, we're obviously going to lie down on the left when we're coming into relaxation, but for now, lie on your right. So we just do some moves on this side. Not sure if you can see me here. Okay, so you're coming to lie on your right. You're going to either use your hands as support. You can see I'm doing bending my elbow, or you might have a pillow there. And we'll keep the knees bent, your feet together. So the inside edges of your feet are going to stay touching. So we're not lifting the leg up, but you're going to keep the inside edges of your feet touching and have your knees stacked for now. Left hand is going to be on the ground to support you. Okay, and we're just going to inhale, lift that top knee up, keep the feet touching. Exhale and bring it down. Inhale and exhale. And we'll do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, and last one. Okay, then we're going to bring that knee in towards us, and then we're going to extend away through the heel. We're going to bring it in towards us, and then we'll extend away. And we'll keep going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to bend the knee, reach the top hand back towards the foot. And so you can really press the foot into the hand. You might let your head release now, so the arms extending out and away from you. Then you're in like a floor version of our dancer's pose. You might even want to extend that bottom leg down and away. That doesn't feel too wobbly. Otherwise, keep the knee bent. Okay, you're going to release that leg and bring the top knee in front of the bottom knee. So you're going to bring it down in front of the bottom knee. Take your hand into a fist, and then I'm just going to start to tap around left hip into your bum, and all the way down the thigh. Okay, good. And then we're going to come over to the other side now. So you'll switch onto your left side. Okay, so knee stack and hip stack and the inside edges of your feet touch. And that right hand is going to stay in front of you to support you. And then we'll lift the knee up as you inhale. Exhale to bring it down. So inhale to lift up. Exhale to bring it down. And keep going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we'll bring the top knee in towards us, and then extend it out, keeping it in line with your hip. Bring it in towards you, and then extending away. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and then bend the knee in, bring the top hand to the foot, maybe extend the bottom arm and rest your ear on the arm. Press the foot into the hand. Okay, then we'll release and slide that knee in front of the left knee. That's on the ground. Bring your hand into a fist and then just tap around the hip. All the way down the thigh. Okay, and we are going to have a nice long relaxation now. So you're already on your left side. If you need to grab your blanket or anything else, any layers, Any extra cushions? You might like one underneath this top knee. If you've got a pillow, it's really nice to have your right leg supported from the knee all the way down to the ankle, so the whole of your lower leg is relaxed. Good point, Fiona, if you wanted to have the returning song, which we in our I recommend for Shavasana. It's really good. Nice one to relax to. It's one before the end. It's called Returning by Jennifer Berazan. If you want to play that, you could put that on now. Equally, they're all quite relaxing. I'm going to talk a little bit to begin with, and you can let the words just settle in. You can zone out, or you can listen. And I don't want you to move anything necessarily. Obviously, move if you're not comfortable, but just let your awareness go to those places as I mentioned them. So just notice your breath in your body. Feel your body start to relax even more towards the ground as you feel that support beneath you. Be aware of the top of your head, softening sensation, relaxing and releasing. Top of your head, all the way down to the temples, cheeks. Bring your attention to the left side of your head and the left side of your face. The left side can really soften and melt. Allow any tension in the left side of your face, your jaw, to dissolve, to release. Moving down, all the way down the left side of your neck, your throat, left shoulder and the elbow and the wrist. All the way down to your left fingertips. As you breathe out, you feel that tension melt away, wash away, wash down with the breath out. Feel the whole of your left arm totally relaxed, supported and held by the ground. Feel the left side of your body on the ground, relaxed, soft. Feel the breath in the left side of your body. Maybe aware of baby wriggling. Maybe baby's relaxed just as you are. Feel the left hip supported by the ground. And the muscles will have the opportunity to just release now. Allow any tension to melt away, to dissolve. All the way down the left leg, left thigh, left knee, all the way down to the ankle, the whole of your left foot. As you breathe out, feel the whole of your left leg relax. Next time you breathe out, feel the whole, the left side of your body totally relax, soften and release. Allow your attention to travel as you breathe in from your left toes all the way up the leg, the ribs, the fingertips, the shoulder, all the way up the neck to the top of your head. And as you exhale, allow your breath to flow all the way down, your awareness down the right side of your body. So you breathe in all the way up to the top of your head on the right side. And as you breathe out, see if the right side of your face can soften and relax even more. Right side of your jaw, right side of your throat and your neck. You allow the whole right side of your face to relax. Further down as you breathe out. Further down from your right ear, relaxing all the way down the right side of your neck to your right shoulder. You can feel the right side supported by the left as you lay on your side. Let the right shoulder relax. And all the way down to the elbow, to the wrist, right hand, the right fingers, the right thumb. Feel the whole of your right arm relax. And bring your attention as you breathe in now to the right side of your ribs. Space in the right side of your body as you breathe. You may be noticing baby moving, or noticing that they are relaxing just like you. Either way, just allow your breath to give you space on the inhale and allow you to soften on the exhale. And allow your belly to be soft as you breathe. Belly and your chest just rising and falling with the rhythm of your breath. Maybe finding some more awareness in the right hip and all the muscles down the right side. all the way down and thigh to your knee, and all the way down to your ankle. You allow your muscles to relax, to soften, to melt, all the way down to your ankle, to your foot. The sole of your foot softens and you relax all of the right toes. Breathe in and breathe out. The whole of the right side of your body relaxes. Breathe in. Your awareness travels up from your toes all the way up to the top of your head. And breathe out, totally relax. Release all the way down to your toes. Allow your whole body to relax now. You and your baby together. As if you are bathing in your breath. The inhale washes up, up, up to the top of your head. And the exhale washes all the way down, softening, relaxing and releasing your muscles. Okay, we'll start to bring our awareness back to the sensation of your body on the ground. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Maybe hand on baby, just gently strokes, circles or tickles. And before you move anything else, just notice how you're feeling right now without judging yourself, without wanting to be anywhere else. Just check in with how you're feeling. Be okay with whatever that is. If you don't already make a habit of doing that, then I really recommend you start just checking in with yourself. Notice how you're feeling. Be okay, embrace all things. So don't try to push anything down, hold anything in. If you need to feel, you need to feel things in order for the energy to flow. It's absolutely, totally normal and natural to be feeling all over the place at the moment. Even more so when we're pregnant, postnatally, and even after that. One of the most important things is to give yourself space to open up, recognize how you're feeling. You can share it with people you love. Okay. We'll slowly make our way up, just taking your time. And if you can keep your eyes closed just for a little bit longer, please do. You'll have your legs crossed if that's comfy, or if you'd rather have them outstretched, that's fine too. Let's just bring your hands to your baby, and we finish just as we started with one arm. Deep breath in. Bring your palms together in front of your heart and just be grateful to yourself for your practice today and for taking out some time